everyone, and thanks for tuning in to the Financial Investor channel. My name is Brent, and today we're covering the end of September portfolio, dividend payout, and more. So, of course, this was posted on my Facebook site. If you don't follow me on Facebook, if I'm not making a video on it, sometimes I write up an article, I post it on the Facebook, and then I'll come up with a video a few days later. So do go ahead and go over to Financial Investor 101 on Facebook and go ahead and follow and like that page. I put out articles on there as far as like end of the week, end of the month, and different changes. I constantly update my portfolio, my dividend income on there, and kind of like my strategy and goals of the year. So in this video, we're going to be covering the end of September portfolio for 2017. And of course, if you are brand new to my channel, I do make stock market, financial investment videos weekly, so do consider subscribing. It does help out. And okay, so let's just jump into it. I have September's here, I have August here in comparison, so we can see that August was a lot of red in August. The overall, let's just a quick recap of August. The stock performance overall for the stocks in my portfolio was a negative 1.26% loss, and then my actual buy-in for the stock performance was down at 0.15%. So last month I was actually down in my initial buy-in for my stocks. This month in September, it completely turned around. The stock month performance for the stocks that I own right here, you can see this. Okay, so we're going to talk about three things here. We're going to talk about stock month performance, which is just the individual stock, how much it moved in the specific month. Between August 26th and September 26th, it moved up 16.41%. So I took all the stocks that I'm currently invested in, and it had an average of 7.72% gain. Now my buy-in stock performance is from my initial buy-in point, how much am I up in that position. You can see that AbbVie, I am up in my position in comparison to the stock month performance, meaning that last month I also had good month performance, which is just adding on to my overall stock buy performance. And then it goes on and goes down. ADP I'm also up in. Colgate I'm slightly down. Costco I am slightly down. I'm still positive overall in my portfolio. It's just that there were better opportunities to buy in. You can see a lot of these. When the number on the left is higher, that means that I miscalculated on my buy-in opportunity, but that's completely fine. I'm still up in the positions besides three, which are EPR, Microsoft, and Pepsi. And Pepsi is going to be on one of my stocks I'm buying in October, just for the fact that I am almost 3.5% down at this moment. So as soon as that money comes in October, I'm going to be averaging and cost averaging down on my position there. And then overall, my month performance, just for the month, all my stocks here if you took this number here and averaged them, it would be much different than the 4.16. The 4.16 is just how much my stocks moved up in the month of September. So my portfolio moved up 4.16% in the month of September, whereas the Dow Jones had a 1 month change of 2.44%. So I did beat the Dow Jones, and the S&P 500 had an increase of 2.57%. So I did beat the S&P 500. So that was great performance for the month. Hopefully I can continue it on. That is what you're aiming for. You are aiming to beat the indexes, because if you're not beating the indexes, you might as well be invested in them. So that is an important goal to aim for, especially if you're a growth or dividend investor. As a growth investor, I think as any type of investor, you need to be aiming for that 7 to 10% return, because that's just about average. Of course, my yield return is slightly higher. I do have a 4% yield or higher and return. So we're going to go ahead and jump down into the dividends now for September. We've talked about this in another video. If you haven't seen the video, it just does a recap really quickly of all the dividends that I was paid for in September. I go through Robinhood and kind of showcase that, and that's going to be on my channel if you want to check that out. But this is going to basically cover it just in one go. So I had 111 shares of Pfizer. They paid out $35.52. 29 shares of Intel. They paid out $7.90. Costco paid out with 21 shares $10.50. Exxon paid out with 45 shares. They paid out $34.65. So Pfizer and Exxon alone is over $70. Microsoft 35 shares paid out $13.65. Realty Delaware paid out $14.38, and EPR paid out $15.98. Both of these right here, 68 shares and 46 shares, they pay out every single month this amount. It even increased, EPR increased their dividend payout last month, which increased my, you can see here, I have 46 shares of EPR. Here, I have 46 shares of EPR. I was paid $15.64, whereas in September I was paid $15.98. So nearly a 30-cent change, 30-cent difference in just a month because they increased their dividend. Now that money is being reinvested and just compounds month after month. So you can see it's going to start to take effect here in the upcoming months. And then Pepsi with 29 shares paid out $23.35. So overall I had 8 payments in the month of September, which gave a total of $155.93. Now this is the largest I've ever been paid in dividends and in the style of investing that I am doing now. Dividend reinvestment, dividend investment, income style. We're going to be talking about all the different types of styles of investing and kind of cover those. That way if you guys would like to learn a little bit more on that. Now, stocks that I bought and sold in September. I have my buy and sells here on the left hand side, the old price, the new price, and the difference per share. So I bought 85 shares of CenturyLink. I believe I started off like at 1880, and then I kept averaging down, and then overall my buy-in price was 1871, my new buy price was 1871, just because within the month of September, that is what it is overall. That's the average buy-in for CenturyLink. You can see I'm up 3.38 now in that position, so it was a very nice buy-in. Plus they have a yield of nearly 12%, and they're going to be merging with Level 3. I've talked about that in a past video. I've added 2 shares of Microsoft. So my old buy-in price was $73.62. My new buy-in price is a penny less, so I basically averaged down a penny. I bought 1 more share of AT&T at $36.32. It was $36.32. It's now $36.31, which is just a penny difference of loss. And then in and out, I bought into Glad and then out of Glad. I had some money on the side that I wasn't using at the time, and Glad is one of those. I think there's good Glad. There's a couple of small stocks that I may pick up here and there for the day just to buy a few shares and then sell them off, just because I know that they normally swing up and down pretty well. So I just made a quick 13 cents. It's not a lot. I don't generally do that, but there's a couple of those stocks that I just kind of go in and out if I have some spare change most of the time, but most of the time I don't do that. Dividend changes that took place this month. We had Verizon. They were paying $2.31 per share for the year. They increased it to $2.36 per year. So that's a 5-cent difference per share. So 5 cents times, I'm not sure how many shares of Verizon I have, but that's just multiply that. That's just an additional, money dividend pay going towards my investment. And then Microsoft increased from $1.56 to $1.68. That's a 12-cent difference. And you can see here Microsoft, I have 35 shares. So the next time I get paid a quarterly dividend, we can just do the quick calculations here. We can do 35 times 0.12 is just $4.20 in addition to the $13.65. Actually, that's not right. It's 0.12 divided by 4 times 35. So it's $1.05 additional per quarter in addition. So the next time I get paid by Microsoft, I'll get paid $14.70 just for holding on to those 35 shares. So that's very nice increase there. So that is it overall. Changes for my portfolio. I am continuing to hold on to everything that I'm currently holding. I'm going to be putting out my new video of 3 to 4 stocks that I am buying in October. So do look forward to that, and that should be coming out here shortly on, yeah, here shortly. So that is it for this video. Once this video is released, it'll be on this website. It's going to be released on the 29th, which is today, obviously, because that's why it's out. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have watched up until this point, I do want to thank you for watching, and of course if you did like the video, hit the like button below, and please remember to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button below for future financial videos. If you have any questions about any of my stocks, any of my dividend payments, anything at all, I enjoy commentary and will always respond to your guys' comments. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.